Let me tell you about Amanda, the woman who carried her baby upside down. Have you heard? Have you seen? Come close and listen. Let me give you the full story. It began in Nkoto village. Amanda walks through the market, her baby Ogogwa strapped upside down against her back, his head near her waist, his tiny feet pointing skyward. Tufiakwa, Mama Efua the fish seller screamed. That child will die before moonrise. Sisi, her neighbor, responded, maybe he's not human. Spirits hate being carried right. Amanda ignores them, humming an old lullaby. Amanda has gone through a lot. She got married at a tender age of 17 to Kelechi, a yam farmer. Their son Kojo died at 3 weeks from sleeping sickness. Then Ayo, Kola, Mensa, all buried before their naming ceremonies. Kelechi became so worried, at a point so cruel and hostile to his wife Amanda. He will always shout at her saying, "Your womb is a grave," and often threatened to take a new wife. But Amanda's story wasn't about Kelechi. It was about the next pregnancy. And the old woman who had whispered to her carried this one wrong to make him live. The joy of childbirth spread across the village, but in Amanda's case, it was always followed by sorrow. She gave birth to a baby boy, and everyone rejoiced. Yet something drew the attention of people even more. The villagers began to notice something strange about Amanda. At first, they thought their eyes were deceiving them. Some assumed maybe the child had a condition. But soon the murmurs became loud. Amanda was backing her baby upside down. Not once, not as a mistake, but every single time she is seen backing her baby upside down. The baby's head faced the ground while his legs pointed up. It was an unusual, almost disturbing sight. One that turned heads wherever she passed. Mama Okon, the garri seller, will always ask Amanda, "Why are you carrying your baby like that? It's not normal." Amanda didn't stop walking. She didn't stop. She simply said, "He is fine like this." The story spread rapidly. The villagers were confused. A few were genuinely afraid, but no one actually knew why a woman would decide to back her baby upside down. One day, Amanda voiced out, "Before that baby, I had lost 5 babies." Amanda got married at 17. Her waist was still small, and when the children started coming, they were all dying mysteriously. The house grew colder. The smiles disappeared. Kelechi's mother began to speak. Is she a witch that eats up her children? His sisters rolled their eyes when Amanda passed. His cousins whispered when she entered the room. Some even said it to her face, "If you can't allow my brother's children to stay, then go." Amanda prayed. She knelt in the dark. Many nights she fasted until her bones shook, but nothing came then. After the 5th loss, something changed. Her body felt strange. Her chest became full. Her feet became heavy. A test confirmed it. She was with a child. She danced quietly in her room. She held her stomach like gold. Her husband's eyes lit up again. They washed her feet and blessed her belly. When the baby boy came, the joy was loud. The house became full again. But joy for Amanda never stayed long. Before the sun rose the next day, as her mother-in-law was bathing the baby, he slipped from her hands, hit his delicate head on the floor, and died immediately. Amanda cried until her voice cracked. Her husband held her, whispering, "It's okay. Please don't cry too much. At least we know now that it's not your fault." So they tried again and again. This time another boy came. He was soft and handsome. Amanda smiled again. Her husband built a small swing under the mango tree. They named him Chisimdiri. His cry was loud like thunder in early rain. His skin was smooth like fresh butter. His eyes were big and bright. Kelechi laughed for the first time in months when his son came. "He is different," he said. "This one will stay." People came with gifts to visit the young boy. Soon after, Amanda started having mixed feelings about the baby. She carried him and walked away without looking back. Not a word, not a sigh. She only told her husband. When she reached her father's house, her stepmother opened the gate. She saw the look in Amanda's eyes, like a well with no water. She didn't ask questions. She just opened her arms, held Amanda tight, rocked her gently, rubbed her back like a mother holding her baby. Her stepmother came close and knelt beside her. "This thing is not ordinary," she said, "and we must go far away to get a cure." Amanda nodded slowly. They packed quietly and left before sunrise. They walked, rode, and walked again until they reached a small village with no signboard. There, inside a mud house with no window, sat an old woman. She just looked at Amanda for a long time, then she spoke. "She's carrying sorrow," she said. "Sorrow that comes back over and over again." Amanda looked down. The old woman rubbed her chin, then nodded slowly. "From now henceforth," she said, "for this baby to live, you must back him upside down. Head down, legs up. Wrap him tight like a secret." Amanda blinked. "Why?" The woman looked at her with eyes that didn't blink. "If you carry him like others, they will carry him away again." Amanda's eyes widened. "For how long?" her stepmother asked. The old woman responded, "Until he starts walking. Only then will the spirit get tired." She stood up, entered her room, and brought out a red cloth and a bottle with black water. "Take this. Use it when the time comes." There she sat down, closed her eyes, and didn't speak again. Amanda and her stepmother left in silence. But that night, as Amanda lay on her mat, her heart whispered, "Till he starts walking. Can I carry him like that?" But her soul answered, "If that's what it takes, I will." Early the next morning, Amanda returned to her house. She cleaned, she cooked, as she remembered the cold hands of every child she had held. And she said again, "Yes." She wrapped him tight, head down, legs up. She tied him to her back like a treasure. And from that moment, she never stopped. From that day upwards, Amanda became a topic for gossip in the village. She didn't carry her baby like others. She carried him upside down, heads down, legs up, wrapped tight like secret money in a wrapper. Every morning she tied him with the red clothes. Every night she tied him again. People started pointing. People stared at her. Children pointed and said, "Mama, look, oh, that woman is carrying her baby wrong." Some laughed. Maybe she lost her mind. Others crossed the road when they saw her. "She's a witch," they whispered. "Only witches carry their baby like that." One woman spat near her feet. "I can't greet someone who walks with spirits," she said. But Amanda didn't answer. She walked slowly, straight, eyes forward. She fed her son, bathed him, sang to him, but never changed the way she carried him, even when he turned one. She would lift him and tie him back, head down. "Why is he always like that?" people asked. Amanda said nothing. She swallowed every insult like bitter leaf water. Painful, but she kept it down. "I'll carry him this way till he starts walking," she told herself. "If this is what it takes to keep him alive, then let the whole world call me mad." And they did. Days became months. Months became years. The boy grew, but he was yet to walk. He didn't fall sick. Even during Harmattan, his eyes were bright like the morning sun. His laughter echoed through the compound like church bells. People began to watch from afar. That boy is still alive after all this time. Isn't he supposed to be gone by now? But the boy was still there, eating, laughing. Amanda still backed him upside down. He could even speak in full sentences. "Mama, why do I face down?" he once asked. Amanda kissed his feet. "Because it is how I keep you safe." She took him to school one morning, still strapped the same way. Children gathered. "Why is his head down? He looks like a chicken hung to dry." Some laughed, some pointed, but the boy never cried. He just looked at them and smiled, then pressed his face deeper into her mother's back. But she never changed the way she carried him. Her shoulders ached sometimes. Her waist burned, but she said nothing. Her stepmother once asked her, "Are you tired?" Amanda replied, "I would rather carry pain than carry grief again." So she continued day by day, year by year, backing him upside down. Years passed like slow wind through tall grass. 1, 2, 3. Amanda counted each birthday with quiet fear and quiet hope. Her boy grew, but was yet to walk. She backed him head down, legs up, wrapped tight. Then came his 4th birthday. On that morning, Amanda was still fast asleep, and he woke up and walked outside himself. She opened her eyes in amazement and looked at him, touched his head and said, "You are safe now." She celebrated his birthday in a grand style. And there, she narrated her story to the people. All the women knelt at her feet. "Forgive us," they said. Some brought wrappers, some cried. "We mocked you," they said. "But you knew what we didn't know." Amanda didn't talk much. She only nodded, as if her heart was too tired for noise. Her boy ran around barefoot, laughing. His feet danced on the earth like he was meeting it for the first time. One evening he asked, "Mama, why do people always look at me like I'm magic?" Amanda smiled softly. "Because you are a story they never believed could be real." That night, as the moon rose high and the breeze kissed her face, Amanda sat by her door and rested, not in death, but in peace, feeling fulfilled at last. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the story. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. To my returning subscribers, you guys are simply amazing. Thanks so much for always stopping by to watch my videos. See you in my next one. Bye.